Alright, gonna try to pick back up where I left off. Got interrupted by my wife coming home with my kid. Um, but looks like we're winning this game, but I didn't feel like we were winning this game. Um, Mainly because they have Sniper Drow and PL that'll eventually outfarm us. They have. We're leading kind of three top four net worst. We're not really transitioning that into pushes. We should be pushing a lot. One of the issues is we don't really have that much catch for Drow and Sniper. Wraith King does not have a blink. Ember does not have a blink, although he does have his Fire Remnant. Legion has a blink, but no BKB, so he can blink in. He's also got a Shadow Blade, so he's got two items to catch heroes. He should just kind of be walking around looking for duels at this point. I can't really see how much dual damage he has because it looks like um, there might be a bug in the system where it's not showing it for some reason. But he should just kind of be walking around Shadow Blade or Blink and just looking for duels. I'm going back to my player perspective, kind of what I'm doing. I think I was looking mid because I saw Wraith King getting hit, so I was just kind of making sure they didn't go on him so I could react as fast as possible. They didn't, they kind of backed up, but we don't have any vision, that's the other thing. We don't have any wards. I got a ward, looks like 2 sentries, 2 wards, something of that nature. I can't really get him up.
This will do nicely.
Um, so we're kind of just playing behind this Wraith King, make sure he doesn't get gone on. Alright. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I didn't see the PL right away, but I reacted so slow. PL saw out of position. We could have killed him very easily, but I was slow to react and didn't realize he had Lincolns at the time as well. Luckily, I broke it, but I got him in kinetic field and static field, or static storm, so hopefully this should turn out to a kill. I glimpsed because they try to get me. Legion, again, is farming jungle. I don't know what Legion is doing. She has a TP, Shadow Bladed, and is running mid. She usually TP'd here and then Shadow Bladed. So, or blinked and then Shadow Bladed. I don't know what she's doing. But let's go back to mine. I get my ult off on PL, which is a good target, even though it's just one target, because he can be very disruptive. Ember's coming up. Because he's Ember Spirit, he should probably go on Sniper. I don't know if he actually does or not. I'm going to free camera and zoom out on this. No, he runs towards PL. He honestly should be going towards his backline to go on Sniper and Drow potentially. But he goes straight for the PL, gets the kill, so I'm not too mad about it. We still have Sniper and Drow just killing the Wraith King. If he comes here even, comes through these trees here, uses his Searing Chains, he can lock 2 or 3 of them up, activate his Flame Guard, and just go on them, and we still have Legion running. So I think this is a lost fight for us. Wraith King's going to get his ult down. Actually, they lose vision, so luckily they don't have to use vision. But then Legion comes through with Shadow Blade. I think is going to try to get a duel here. He's silenced. He's got no BKB. Now his Shadow Blade's off, and he's dead. I don't know what he was doing. So let's go ahead and just fast forward till this disconnect happens. A lot of disconnect at this level. But let me just pause here real fast as this pauses. What's nice to use when their game pauses, the best thing to do is try to look around. I don't think I do it as much, but I try to. When there's a pause, the best thing you can do is try to look around at heroes and see what they have. So what I should be doing is looking to see what Pudge has. He has Blade Mail, Pipe of Insight, a Smoke, Philosopher's Stone. Drow has Silver Edge, Dragon Lance. She doesn't really have that many good items, so she should be easily killable. Sniper has Hand of Midas, which I guess is okay for the attack speed. Morbid Mass, Mjolnir, which is kind of common, and Hurricane Pike. No BKBs on these people, so if they get Searing Chains on them or a stun, they should be pretty much dead. If I get them caught in my ult, anybody else here, I should be looking at Statfire. See that they have Rod of Atos, Trusty Shovel, Essence Ring, and Guardian Greaves. So not much farm on Snapfire either. But her ult is very dangerous at this point. And I think she gets the extra kisses launched when she hits level 25. But we don't buy any BKBs in this game, so whatever she does doesn't matter. So we're gonna go back to player perspective for me. We also don't have any good items. I mean, we don't have a pipe, which somebody should probably be building pipe. We don't have Greaves at this point, which would help as well. But we also, Wraith King still doesn't have BKB. He's got Greater Fairy Fire for some reason. I think I gave it to him to help heal up. Legion, you get a BKB when you get silenced right there. It's a duel on Sniper. We goes 2 Battle Furies instead of a BKB, which would negate PL's mana drain, Snapfires, all ults. So then he's silenced from Drow. So there's just a few things that, like, itemization wise, our team's not doing. Part of it's my fault, so I got a couple survivability items I should probably be queuing up. I'm queuing up a Yule Scepter to negate the Pudge ult, so if he jumps and ults anybody, I can negate that, but I should be getting like a Force Staff, potentially a Pipe to help out our team for some of the magic damage. There's not a lot of magic damage, but that Snapfire ult really hurts everybody. Just things like that. Small itemizations that no one's really doing. I'm not doing it. It looks like Lion's rushing an Ags for his ult and said he's died 12 times, so he should be getting something that allows him to survive, like a Force Staff or another Glimmer Cape. They have a lot of right clicks, so a Ghost Scepter would work well with him. Things of that nature. So just small itemization mistakes I think that we're making. He's got Deso too, so he should just be able to manually like duel and kill Drow and Sniper at any point in time, but it's really not happening. So let's just go ahead and continue watching this. I don't think really much happens. We're just waiting. Again, I should be checking the enemy heroes that are visible on the map to see what items they have. So now I'm just kind of farming. I don't really have much health. We get the D-Ward. And from here, it's kind of just lackadaisically moving around the map, no team coordination. We're not really pushing out multiple lanes. Wraith King's using his things to push out lanes, which is good, but we don't have any ward down in the bottom jungle either. We're kind of just hanging around mid, which is kind of what happens. I did get this ward up here, so it's nice to spot some vision. I like this ward spot right here. Because a lot of times, if you put a sentry up here, which a lot of people do, this is out of range. So you catch people moving from in and out of this jungle. If they're moving up here or across, you catch them. And it's not this common ward spot. The other one I put is like right here. It's still out of range of the sentry area. But this gets de-warded a lot because they'll put like a sentry here to check for wards around Roche. And it'll just generally catch this one if someone's up here. So there's a couple different spots. That's why I like this one a little bit better. Not a lot of people know about it right now, or not a lot of people use it or de-ward there. So it generally stays up pretty long time, especially in the late game. I'm queuing up another ward, so we should probably get wards around Roche Pit, which we have. One which is about to die. We have this ward. So what we should probably do is try to get some vision either deeper down in here, so I could put a ward here, which might get most likely get dewarded. I could put a ward down here, which will catch people walking through here, or down here, so we can see them. Or I could try to put it in this jungle area outside, like sentry ranges, so like in this spot, or maybe up here a little bit more. But there's 3 potential sentry spots that get dewarded pretty easily. I could also put it down here on the low ground a little bit, like right in this area. It would still catch people coming down here or walking up here, so we'd kind of know if they were in this area or walking back in here. You wouldn't be able to see up on the high ground would be the downfall of that ward. So let's go back to my player perspective. Now I'm kind of just sitting out hanging. There's not really anything for me to do right now because our team's not really doing anything. All our jungles are down. If we have a smoke, we don't have a smoke, but we should probably be you know, trying to play around Roche. Go ahead and get this invis. And we kind of just had lack of team coordination on this. Looks like Sniper went and used his ult. I don't know why they would decided to go in there. So I'm gonna back up because I don't know what they were doing. Of course, I don't know what I was doing. I was just kind of hovering around mid lane too. Let's go back a little bit farther. All right. So this mid lane's pushing out. Lion's here. I don't know why Lion is here. This is really bad positioning by Lion. She goes on the Snapfire. They ult. Wraith King doesn't get the kill. Ult goes down. Lion dies. I use my ult. And I ended up getting killed by Drow. We get slowed. So... And it's a 5-man wipe. Yep. So I don't know really what was going on with this play. I don't know why Lion decided to go in. We didn't have any vision on really that many heroes. We knew they were kind of all just sitting mid. So if I back up even farther before Lion's death. Alright. So I'm getting ready to get this invis. Alright, so let me take that back. We do have vision of them because of our wards. So if I go to our vision, you see we have vision here. So if I go back 10 seconds, we see Snapfire there. We see Pudge here. We don't see Sniper. So they saw Pudge there. I saw Drow bottom. There's no beat on PL. It's just Wraith King and Lion. And they try to go on Snapfire. Who got rooted and now dies because they had more heroes in the area. We were playing without vision. And I come in, die. Ember comes in, dies. Legion comes in, dies. So because of this play by Lion, in which probably should have just ended up in 2 deaths, but then instead what happens at our level is, oh, let's think we can turn it. And I do the same thing because I tried to help out. And I got killed. Drow came in behind me. Killed me. And now, look at this. Sniper's got a 20k. PL's catching up. Drow's still really far behind, but she just got multiple kills there. And the kills are evening up. And they lost 1, and we lose all 5 heroes. And they have really good pushing heroes. So what should have happened is Lion jumped in. They didn't get the kill. They should have backed up right away. And if they died, I shouldn't have went in. Ember shouldn't have went in. Legion shouldn't have went in. And we could still be pushing out this lanes as they push mid, trying to counter their mid push that they're going to do now. So that was a big fight that we lost. A lot of mistakes all around. We just weren't in position to take that fight. They thought they could get the kill, and it didn't work out. Luckily, we have 3 buybacks. I think they're going to push this. We did get 2 kills, Sniper and Pudge, but they still have Drow and PL, which I don't know where PL is. They should both be pushing, and we used our glyph here, which we shouldn't have done. We should have waited till they were pushing high ground and used it. So now we have no glyph for high ground, and they're just going to get creep waves. They got creep wave. I buy back because we have to. So I try to go on some people. I think we end up getting Snapfire here. Unfortunately, PL either blinked out or basically avoided my my bring back, which sucked. Could have been a kill on him too. And I wasted my ult, but it happens. Alright, so we're going to fast forward here. Again, I should be looking at heroes on this player's perspective as there's a pause going on. If anybody's visible, I should be looking to see what items I have, where the waves are. We should be trying to communicate to see what our next move should be, which honestly should be pushing in waves and getting vision up around Roche. So all in this area, we should just be kind of all, see how we're all five kind of spread out in a line. We should probably all be in this area, warding, getting ready for Roche. That's fine that Wraith King's pushing out, but we should probably be gearing up for Roche. They got one dead hero. Should probably be gearing up around here, trying to take a fight, get a kill either on Sniper or Drow, hopefully, or PL. And then we take Roche, and Roche leads to a push. Which is kind of not what we're doing. I don't know if we have any smokes. We don't have any smokes, so we can't really... I don't know who's buying all the smokes this round. But every time I tried to look for one to try to make a smoke play, we didn't have any. So now it's kind of just walking around. Everybody's farming our side of the jungle. We're not coordinating. Not staying on their side of the map. We allow Pudge to take this outpost up here. We have no vision besides these two. We need vision down here, which is I think where I try to go. I'm pushing out this wave. Very dangerous for me. But I recognize that we need some vision down here, so I get some vision. I'd probably like a little bit deeper, but I didn't feel safe. I didn't have vision, and I'm easily killable with two heroes coming on me. So then I see Sniper mid. I'm like, okay, I think I saw Pudge and Drow and Snapfire. It's like, alright, I'm just going to keep pushing this wave out. They can't TP here. They can only TP here or here and then try to come at me. So I try to get some free damage on these. And then I notice that they're going in on our heroes. So I try to get back there as fast as I can. And then they back off. But now I got this wave pushed in. I end up still getting bounties because I was still in that area. So we got bounties, I got that wave pushed in, and our team pushing up top. They should still be pushing up here. I don't know why Legion was mid by herself again. But I recognize there's not much for me to do. I can't TP anywhere. Legion was dead. I'm going to try to counteract their push with my push. And because I had this ward here, I can see PL rotate over. And as you see, they did have two heroes die. And I think I forced them to rotate. So I just want to go back and see if I could have helped out in that fight at all. Because I did have ult. So I just want to make it look like I was doing something good there. I could have been doing something horribly wrong. Alright, so let's go back to the point where Legion goes to get Khan on. Now let's go back a little bit. Alright. Alright, so Legion's over here for some reason. On the other side of the map, no heroes around them. No vision of any other heroes except Snapfire. Comes in, goes to get the duel. Gets the duel, good job. Gets silenced.
I'll take that. Know your weakness.
And then use a Shadow Blade. Gets hit. Alright, they're diving really deep. And, yep, I probably did something wrong. I probably could be running in this area right here. Positioning right here. I have ult, I have static field. So Ember goes in, uses his Searing Chains. I could probably be at this position here. And then ult 3 heroes. As you can see, there's 3 of them here, and then that's a game-changing fight. So instead, I walk bottom and push mid. They already have Snapfire dead. Again, I could be here instead of down here, so this is a huge, probably a huge mistake on my part. And they're still attacking him. If I was walking, I definitely could have been here by now, given the time it is. Boom, ult, kinetic field, get 2, potentially 3 heroes if PL comes over. But I definitely could have had Drow and Pudge, and then PL potentially could have glimpsed him back if I would have Thunderstriked him first, and then glimpsed him back if he runs away too far. And Ember's coming in, and that's easily a game-changing fight right there. definitely could have got two kills, maybe 3 on a core with 1 already down. And then they have 3 heroes down, potentially 4 heroes down. We already got Wraith King line pushing top. We push out mid. Bottom was already pushing in. So yeah, that was probably a huge mistake on my part for not rotating over for this. I thought Legion was going to die a lot earlier. She did not, and that's my mistake. Instead, she still dies.
One less enemy.
I would have been here by now. Wraith King rotated in, good for Wraith King. But that's something that we could have definitely got 2 or 3 more kills. Instead, I push out this wave, not very far, don't really get any last hits, and we don't really have a push now. So yeah, definitely probably a huge mistake on my part. We still have 3 heroes dead, so now we should go for a Roche, or we should push mid, because we have no tower mid. So, what do? We have Wraith King go back and farm jungle, Ember's farming jungle, Lion's farming jungle. I go to push out mid. We definitely should be doing Roche or pushing at this point, but we have 2 of our cores. We're farming jungle, one of our thing is farming jungle, or we should be in Roche. We got 30 seconds till punches up, 9 seconds till Snapfire. That's definitely a Roche kill. We could easily do that. So we had a decently good fight there. It could have turned out better if I would have rotated over. And then we ended up not doing anything. As I said before, this game's just a bunch of missed opportunities on our end. We're about 50 minutes in, so almost 50 minutes. I'm telling you, this game goes 70 minutes. That's how easily winnable this game was for us, even after all these mistakes we made. So now what we should be doing is trying to get a smoke, which I do coordinate a smoke. Everybody should be just staying here. And then we should be... It's a little bit late now because we still have Legion dead and all their heroes are up, but we try to go into a Roche. They can't really see us. Or maybe we try to go get a pick. We should probably be going into the Roche pit. We see BL there. Our Lion's dead, so at this point we should probably just back. We've tried to get a gank, failed. And now pretty much our 1 hero is dead. So because we didn't push objectives after those 2 kills, we kind of just moseyed about. We lost an opportunity to take Roche or some towers there. That's something that happens a lot at this level. I'm guilty of making it when I play cores as well too, and I was guilty there of support for not trying to coordinate like something into an objective push, and not rotating back earlier to help out that Legion where we could have got 2 kills. So those small things add up over the game. Yeah, so now I'm just trying to push out lanes because now we have Lion dead. And we don't really have anything. Again, we have a couple cores farming jungle. They could be pushing out bot lane because we have vision down there. We actually got decently good vision. We have vision in the jungle too, which they saw those heroes walk up. I don't know if they smoked or not. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go back and see if they smoked. I want to walk back. We go free camera. So I'm pushing out this top lane. We have vision here, so we see things, people coming up through this way or this way. So we see Snapfire mid. Let me see if they're smoked or not. They are not smoked, so you see Legion right here. See Legion PL coming. It's RPL. See Snapfire coming in. So you know if you see these people start coming in aggressive, just back up. Just back up. Oh look, now this PL's here. Now the Pudge is here. Now Wraith King dies. Because he just backed up. Like they're literally walking uphill into our vision. Now luckily this fight actually kind of turned out for us. So this is what happens, right? They walk up into our vision. We react kind of slowly or just don't get out of the way, even though we see them, and stick around. And luckily we were able to take advantage of this. They overcommitted. I was able to walk back without no one coming up on me, since they knew I was up here because I was in the creep lane. So let's go back. Let's go back and watch this in regular time. Alright. Well, we gotta try to get before Lion's dead. Let's go here. Was I going the wrong way? I might have been going the wrong way. Yep, it definitely was going the wrong way. So again, here's where we smoked. Fast forward this up. We smoke, try to get a kill.
Killing spree.
Lion dies. And we should just back, which is what we did. Smoke, as I said, was too late. So now I go push top. Alright. Here's... They see PL coming. They saw Snapfire walk through. We have vision. These guys should just be backing up. What they want to do is kite these players out, because they can't see Drow or Sniper, but Sniper's not going to be in vision. So, let's make sure we're zoomed all the way out. Up. Instead, he's still hitting this, still hitting this. We have vision of them. We know they're coming. We saw them coming. So keep backing up, back up, back up. I'm backing up. See if they continue to commit. Wraith King decides to go in for some reason. 1v4, or at least 1v. He knows it's 1v4, right? He should know. Saw Pudge here. He knows PL's there. He heard Sniper, and he saw Snapfire. So it's 1v4. So he should not have went in. He should be dead. We should probably just leave him. But he's got ultimate. I'm going to try to save him with my Glimmer Cape, which is what I try to do, because I know they don't have any vision. So I saved him with my Glimmer Cape. And what happens is, because they're all clustered here, I think Ember goes in, gets a good Remnant, Legion goes in, duels Sniper, which is good, and then I get a good ult off, a decently good ult off, because we have vision. So my ult catches 3 heroes, which is good. And now Lion TP's back into this fight. Wraith King got a BKB. I end up getting a double kill out of there, which is nice. So, a couple of things that happened with that fight. We saw Wraith King and Ember kind of kite him out, which was a good job. They probably didn't kite him back far enough. And then Wraith King went in probably too early before everybody was around. But luckily his ult was there and everybody was trying to kill him and they overcommitted. That Legion was able to duel in on Sniper. Ember was able to kind of blink on them, and then I was able to get an ult off on 3 people, which really helped out. Now Drow's kind of counter pushing us, which is what she should be doing, but we should just be pushing hard mid right now. Like, the only thing we should be doing is hard mid. If they buy back, take Roche. So let's see if that's what we do. Actually take Roche first. I think what we were trying to do is I had Glimpse up. Let's do both teams. I have Glimpse with an Ether Lens, so my Glimpse range is ginormous. And I had Dust, so I was trying to catch a glimpse on her. And then Duster, but it didn't work out that way. She got away. Now we're bottom, and we should be pushing mid. Did he get Roche? I don't know if he did. Nope, he did not. So kind of a failed opportunity there. We should have just let Drow keep pushing. We should have hard pushed mid. We actually get the duel on her, but then she bought back 2 buybacks, and now we should just get out. They had 3 buybacks, and they overcommit again. All right, so let's back up because there's a lot going on. Back up a little bit more. So we actually, because we pushed out bottom, have bottom pushing in now. So it didn't turn out that bad. It wasn't that great when I first made that move and I didn't get the Drow glimpse. But it ended up working out because now we're still kind of bot. We have us here, Wraith Kings teeping in. Going player perspective, myself. So I'm kind of watching this fight. I think I'm trying to tell everybody just be careful, watch for buybacks. I'm coming over, getting a ward down so I can see any movement out of base. So now we should have people up here hitting. Luckily, this Drow came up in a vision, so Lion blinked, stunned, and Legion's gonna duel her. Good reaction by them. The ult, we get the duel. Boom, dead hero. Get force appeal buyback. Now we should kite out a little bit more, which we do. I was trying to glimpse him back, but forgot he had Lincolns again. So now he's going to come in. We get another Drow buyback, a Snapfire buyback, and this PL just kind of walks right up the line, thinking it's an easy kill. I get my ult up, which silences him, and I get him in kinetic field because he happened to use Diffusal Blade on him, so Lion wasn't walking that fast away. So now he's caught in this. Ember comes in, gets good ult. Got Manta good, so he mantas out that silence. Now his PL's down for 120. He just bought back, so that's a dead hero. We get a kill on Drow, that's a dieback. And then what happens is we have Snapfire hitting his ult, which is fine. None of us are really standing in it. And then we get a kill on Drow, so 2 diebacks. 2 diebacks. So we should be able to get racks, some racks here. And we do, so we took care of those opportunities. We should be hitting these racks. We got 2 siege creeps. Let's go. My Glimmer Cape. Legion goes in, but her Wraith King goes in, but no one else is going in. We don't really have any spells. We still got 2 diebacks. I used to get free up Wraith King. Legion probably should have blinked in and potentially dueled somebody. Yep, she had duel. So probably should just took out Snapfire right away, just run at her. She's got Blade Mail. She's got Eggs, like, just run at them. Just hit them. I don't know why she wasn't. And now we kind of lost this push because we failed to coordinate. We failed to just like hit towers when we could. We overcommitted on some fights. And she's stunned. She should just be hitting. I think they hit bottom. Now we have Wraith King and Lion dead. Overcommits. In that scenario, if we get PL and Drow, the only other target we need to worry about is Sniper at that point. So our focus should have been on Sniper, which it wasn't. I wasn't really paying attention to Sniper. I was kind of just trying to help my heroes that overcommitted, and I didn't have my ult. So I couldn't really do much. Especially not on Sniper. I can't reach Sniper without walking through all the frontline heroes, and if I do that, I'm pretty much dead. So let's go back a little bit and see what's going on bottom. Because these heroes were... Alright, I'm gonna go free camera. So we get this bottom racks. I help out by using Pudge, getting Wraith King off of there. So at this point, Sniper should be dead. Boom, hit him. But I think Sniper has... Yep, Sniper has Satanic now, so it makes it really tough. Dodge on my part. I think I got Yules because they had some vision there. So now we had a 5-man push. So probably in hindsight, we shouldn't have TP bot. Should just let Drow keep pushing. We could have got these racks, and then if Drow was still pushing, we could have got this to cut off her wave and get us some extra bonus creeps from the rage and things. So that possibly was a big mistake as well. When I TP'd here, or Ember and I TP'd here and tried to get the Drow, we missed our opportunity. Instead of just pushing out mid and letting Drow push here, we could have easily pushed these 2 lanes out while Drow was pushing, force her to TP back or push. If she would have pushed, we'd take these out, then those out, or we could have pushed these up to mid and then taken out these to cut her off and then go back mid. So we messed up there, and then we overcommitted. They had 2 buybacks, and instead of kiting out and coordinating and trying to take off the Sniper, we kind of just separated and just kept going in one by one, and we all died again. So now they have a 3v2 advantage, and they can try to just clean up all this push we just get. So we just basically negated everything we did by just trying to be overly aggressive and not trying to get that Sniper. Because if we got that Sniper down, then that whole push changes. We get the Sniper down, Well, then all we have to worry about is Pudge and Snapfire, and we won't worry about them. I don't think we worry about a sniper. So, it's not kind of mistakes all around. I probably should have moved bot more to help with the sniper. But I was trying to focus on Wraith King, trying to help him out, and then Legion got caught up. So, and then that eventually led to my death. So I probably should just backed out sooner, or just went top and pushed top because no one was there. I don't know. Bunch of mistakes. Again, as I said before, it's a game of missed opportunities. So now that I'm 26, what I'm going to start to do is use my courier to ward stuff.